Spring has sprung. Time for a swim? All right. Let's go. Spring has sprung. Gotta cool off. Yes. Well, best wishes. Very well. Beautiful. Of course. Yes. Well. Let's go.
Hey everyone, GuardianE here with another Infernal Clear video in Fire Emblem Heroes, this time taking on Jam in his very own Grand Hero battle on Infernal difficulty with Camilla Emblem. I gotta say, after the slew of difficulties that we faced with the Abyssal maps that just recently came out, with Legendary Marth and Legendary Robin, this map is honestly kind of trivial. If you're going to be using a Fire Emblem team in particular, there's really very little to worry about. As you can see, the map itself is really just a forested area, which Flyers have no problem with traversing. They can just go right over. Armors have no problems traversing, because they can just plow right through with Armor March. So, unless you're using a cavalry team, you may face a little bit of difficulty with maneuvering and repositioning and drawing back. But otherwise, you're probably not going to be facing too many problems with getting around the map. There aren't reinforcements, the units themselves aren't that threatening. There's honestly not a whole lot to the map itself. I guess I will just make a note, Jam himself has Cancel Affinity 3 for his B slot, which means that he is poised to counter any Raven Tome Triangle Adept users on your team that you might have. He also has Astra at a 0-turn cooldown, ready to go, so if he does fire at you, he will be proccing that Astra. The Sword Cavalier here does have Pass on his B slot. On cavalry units, it can be a little bit annoying if you're trying to blockade off certain areas and you're not cognizant of the fact that they have Pass. Sometimes one of these guys can just kind of sneak past and hit your green unit and one-shot them. So just be careful of that. The real threat, I would say, if there is one, is this Lance Flyer. She has guidance for her C slot, which essentially enhances the maneuverability of Jam, of the Axe Knight, and of the Red Mage. So on turn 1, when the Lance Flyer moves into position up here, she essentially allows any of the 3 units to move here or here. And 2 of those units, Jam and the Red Mage, are ranged, which means that the effective range is, or the danger area is a little bit misleading. So you just want to be careful about that. Keep tabs on the Lance Flyer, where she goes, because these 3 grounded units will be able to teleport next to her if she's 2 spaces away. So
Time for a swim?
I didn't make any adjustments to my team from their default kind of settings as they are. I'll just very briefly go over them. Vanilla Camilla just has her Camilla's Axe, Distant Counter, Renewal, Hone Flyers, Death Ploy for her Seal. New Year's Camilla just has her Slaying Edge Gale Force build with Heavy Blade Seal. Spring Camilla has a Gronraven Triangle Adept build. I just left it on her. It's definitely not the ideal build to take onto this map, considering that Jam has Cancel Affinity 3 for the B slot, but I was too lazy to change it, and it doesn't really matter. And then we've got Summer Camilla here with the Fury Desperation Blarblade build. And we have Flyer Formation for the Seal.
Very well.
So we'll just start off. We'll snipe out this Red Mage on turn 1, and then reposition her back with Vanilla Camilla. That leaves Vanilla Camilla here in the range of this Blue Cavalier, and that is perfectly fine. She'll be able to tank that hit, counter, and kill on enemy phase. We're just going to be careful with the remaining 2 Camillas on the right-hand side. We'll just position them safely away from any ranged units that can teleport in, namely Jam. So, yeah. Okay. So on turn 2, the only real threat, again, is Jam, so we're just going to make sure to take him out on player phase. We'll reposition Vanilla Camilla up so that she can double and kill him.
Beautiful.
And now we're just going to reposition to safety for this next turn, allow them to move forward, tank the hit. Spring Camilla is in the range of the Lance Flyer, but that Triangle Adept and the fact that Spring Camilla is so bulky means that those hits will just ding off of her. See, there we go. And now we just clean up basically however we want. They're in prime position. There are no tricks here. We'll just use Summer Camilla to take out the Sword Cavalier. We will, the Lance Flyer does have considerable res. We'll just double team her with Spring Camilla and Vanilla Camilla.
Yes.
We move New Year's Camilla up. Just get in range. And this Axe Knight has Weary Fighter, which prevents doubles, so we'll just, again, gang up on him, chip him away with Spring Camilla, and finish off with New Year's Camilla. And that's it. So, like I said, easy peasy, really, really simple map. Nothing really all that tricky about it, and I would say that the advantage is definitely in the player's favor. So, let me know in the comments below what strategies and teams you ended up using to clear this Infernal map. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please feel free to leave us a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more Fire Emblem Heroes content. We thank you so much for watching. We really, really do appreciate it. And until next time, let's protect those skies.